So cycling is one of the things that I really, really enjoy. And if you actually still cycle as an adult, then you know what I mean. Um, because it makes you feel like a kid, man. It makes you feel like a kid. You know, you learn how to ride a bike usually whenever you were a kid, and something about just getting on there. It's like the moment I get over there and swing my leg over and start riding, I feel like a kid. And I had a long, long time of not being able to ride my bike here after I had gotten a new bike about 2 or 3 years ago. My back wheel started wobbling on me, and I went to get it fixed, and then people fixed it, and it still didn't work. So I ended up having to go take it to another bike shop, and they advised me to get a whole new wheel. So as of just yesterday, I'm no 2 days ago, I'm back on my bike. Now, I have a goal to see how much I can build leg muscle using my bicycle. Now, you know that if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm all about body weight fitness, calisthenics exercises that use your body weight. And it's not like I'm not against weights. I like weights, and I still from time to time will go and lift weights. But I like the accessibility of calisthenics and bodyweight exercise and stuff like that because it requires little to no equipment, and it shows how much you can do with, again, little to nothing. So I've been wanting a long time to really experiment with this, and I did a little bit in the past, but before my one of my bikes was stolen, and then before this other bike I had messed up. But I want to see how I can grow and develop my leg strength and muscle hypertrophy by integrating my bike into my workout routine. So, if you know anything about cycling, you probably know that um, there's a couple of different types of competitive, well, several types of competitive cycling. But when it comes to like more traditional, so to speak, you have like like the cross country cycling, like Tour de France and all that kind of stuff. you know we know Lance Armstrong for that. And then you also have what's called velodrome cycling. It's like a small track that has high pitched uh it's a high pitched track, and it's very short, and it's more so like speed cycling. And if you look at those dudes who ride the in the velodromes, those dudes and dudettes legs are just crazy. Quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, even calves to some degree. But they have huge legs. Now, granted, um, they also do engage in significant strength training, deadlifts, squats and whatnot. But of course, cycling is a big part of what they do. And specifically, when you think about going as fast as you can on a bike, you're not talking about those small gears where your feet are going around a pedal like this, but then you're moving really slow. Like that stuff will get you up a hill with not as much pain or effort. However, what they do is they ride big gears because you figure you're getting a lot more power output for each turn. And so that stuff is like high resistance. And if you want to build muscle, typically it's easier to build muscle when you do relatively high weight with, probably mid-range repetitions and whatnot. Like you really want to fatigue the muscle. And so when you raise the weight where it's not like maximal where you can only do it 1 or 2 times, but you raise it where you can really tire those legs out or whatever exercise you're doing, then that's going to help to stimulate hypertrophy. And so what I am doing is this. So I live in a hilly neighborhood. And what I do is I set my bike on as big of a gear as I can. And sometimes I have to back down a little bit. And I go and I ride the hills. I coast down hills. Like I don't try to pedal down here. I just coast. And then I also if it's flat, then I'm just gonna be pedaling, pretty easy. But when I get on those hills, I'm pushing. So you had the resistance of the heel, the resistance of the big gears, and I'm doing this in addition to the other stuff I do for my legs, which is hill sprints, lunges. I do like 200 lunges every time I do my legs, which is 3 days a week. Um, Sometimes I throw squats in there. Sometimes I throw some plyometric box jumps in there. And then pretty soon here, I'm going to start doing some track work where I'm doing like 200-meter sprints, 400-meter sprints, stuff like that. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. And my goal is to see how much can I develop my leg strength and my leg muscle mass by incorporating biking in. And I'm specifically going to be doing this hopefully up to about 30 minutes, 3 days a week. That's the bike by itself. And I may even do more than that. It just kind of depends. But I really want to tire my legs out and see what happens. Have you ever used a bike to train your leg muscle? Like specifically for that. If you have, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned to what I have going on, body weight fitness, and all the other stuff I talk about. And have a great day. As we get older, it becomes increasingly important to maintain and build muscle. Muscle helps you burn fat, stay mobile, and can contribute to longevity. However, many people have no idea how to work out to build muscle. My mini workout series on Patreon provides you with my body weight mini workout video library. These workouts use little to no equipment, which means that you can do them in the privacy of your own home. They start at beginner level and progress from there to ensure you continue to see results. Every workout is a full body workout, hitting chest, back, legs, and glutes, as well as other muscles in between. Become a patron today and receive access to my series of mini workouts, plus access to a digital copy of my book, 8 Weeks to Transform Your Diet and Your Health. By combining the workouts with healthy diet changes, as outlined in my book, you'll definitely be on your way to weight loss, improved health, and visible results. Join me at patreon.com/SeanB2B Fitness today. If you like this content, you might also be interested in one of my books. Learn how you can take steps literally today to successfully manage, control, and overcome common issues such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and belly fat. It's all about putting power back in your hands to improve your own health. Get your book copy today by the links in the description or by visiting SeanMcClendon.com/books. Also, don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe, and join my email list at SeanMcClendon.com/subscribe.